According to Bill Newlands, quote, and perfect segue from Deborah, women are an underrepresented demographic in the beverage alcohol industry, and we are committed to doing our part to help change this. And I think it's worth repeating what Deborah said, because I don't know if everyone heard that number with all the zeros. And Constellation is certainly putting its money where its mouth is, as they recently announced they'll be investing $100 million into startups that are headed up by women. Wow. Pretty incredible. I think that they might have a Shark Tank they're going to start there, and a ton of people coming. But this is only one of the reasons I've always admired and respected our Person of the Year, Bill Newlands. A longtime executive in our industry, Bill joined Constellation in 2015 as Chief Growth Officer and is now its president. And in March, he will be appointed CEO by Chairman Robert Sands. An intuitive trend spotter, Bill noticed the budding interest in craft spirits in 2016. High West Distillery became Constellation's founding brand in the high-end spirits category, joining Svedka Vodka and Casa Noble Tequila. As sales of Corona and Modelo helped to power the company's bottom line, Bill introduced Corona Premier, a low-cal, low-carb entry to expand the brand's footprint and sales. While Bill oversees Constellation's wine portfolio, which includes the likes of Robert Mondavi, Kim Crawford, and the Prisoner Wine Company, a most recent breakthrough was the acquisition of a major stake in Canopy Growth Corp., the leading medical cannabis provider in Canada. This move sets the stage for a massive potential market for cannabis-infused drinks, which along with the company's wine, spirits, and beer meets the entire spectrum of the consumer's evolving needs. Bill Newlands is a proven tremendous leader who truly understands what it takes to succeed in our rapidly changing marketplace.
We are really excited about Bill being awarded with Person of the Year by wine enthusiasts. I think that this really highlights the fact that Bill has had a tremendous career in the wine and spirits business, and I think that that is reflective of the kind of leadership and integrity that Bill has brought to the job.
Bill is an innovator at heart. It's in his blood. He focuses on the consumer first and foremost.
And every conversation we have with Bill is around the consumer.
He'll ask questions and he'll challenge assumptions and isn't willing to sort of accept the status quo.
He's one of those individuals that if he says he's going to do something, he always follows through.
He has this great vision of building brands and developing categories.
And we've continued to evolve and think about different ways that consumers can enjoy our products.
Bill is fast-paced, he's hard-charging, he really likes to win.
He is passionate about work, but you better have fun, and I can tell you Bill has fun when he comes to work.
I've seen Bill dance to Elvis Presley, dressed as Elvis Presley, do the moonwalk, dressed as Michael Jackson.
Bill doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's one of the great qualities is that he is truly, truly approachable.
And is incredibly generous, both with his gifts and with his time.
Bill is very, very focused on the individual and takes a deep interest in the individual and their personal being.
Your challenges become his challenges. How can we help you? How can we make your business better? What challenges are you facing and how can we help?
I'm proud to call Bill Newlands a friend.
I'm honored to know him and also to be able to offer up this congratulations on behalf of the Darden family.
Congratulations on this award, Bill. It is so very well deserved.
You inspire me with your leadership, and I am so very grateful for the support you've given Camp Chasm over the years and that you've given me personally.
I can't wait to see what you do next, and I'm excited to be part of the journey.
welcome our Person of the Year, wine star Bill Newlands.
Thank you, Adam. I fully realize that I am the only thing standing between most of you and either a good night's sleep or a great night in Miami. So I will try to heed the advice that my team gave me. Stick to the 3 B's. Be brief, be impactful, and be gone. All right, so with that in mind, I would certainly like to thank the entire team, Adam, at the Wine Enthusiast for this recognition. I also want to congratulate all my fellow nominees and the award recipients. You all have made significant contributions to the vibrancy of this great industry, and your recognition is well deserved. Now, after being informed of my selection for this award, I began to think about the things that really made it possible. It all really centers around people. I've been very fortunate throughout my career to be surrounded by people who are kind and patient enough to invest in me, to take chances, to let me fail on occasion, to mentor me, to support and guide me, and it made all the difference in the world. Much like some others tonight who said this, it kind of started with my parents. I grew up in a really tiny little town in upstate New York. We didn't have much, and I can assure you, we knew absolutely nothing about wine. And I do mean nothing. But what I did have were parents who believed in me and who encouraged me and who taught me to constantly strive to be better and to do more. And over the years, I've worked for and with some amazing people who I greatly admire, who taught me a lot about business and leadership, many of whom I try to emulate in the way I lead today. And as I'm sure most of you know, in business, you're nothing without a great team. And I've been fortunate to be surrounded by a lot of great and talented people in our industry. A number of those individuals are here tonight. Thank you all for taking the time to come here. I'm sure you had other things you could be doing. And as I transition this March to my new role at Constellation, I consider myself very fortunate to follow in the very large footsteps of Rob Sands. Despite his enormous success, he stayed true to the values on which the company was founded: integrity, entrepreneurship, and giving back. Rob has served as a steward for our business and for our industry, and that serves as an inspiration for my simple message to you tonight, which is this: we work in the absolute best industry in the world. Let us never take this for granted. Let us never forget the hard work done by those pioneers who came before us. People like Ernest Gallo and Marvin Sands and Robert Mondavi and Harvey Chaplin and Helen Turley. We stand on their shoulders. Our responsibility for those of us in this business is to build on the foundation they've laid and to make it even better for the next generation. This sense of stewardship is exemplified in the work that is being done in support of the advancement of women in our industry. And as you just heard, we at Constellation share that passion. In fact, that was the impetus for our recent announcement to invest over $100 million over the next 10 years in women-founded and women-led startup businesses in the alcohol beverage space. Because at the end of the day, it all goes back to people, investing in people, just like people did for me back in the day. So here is my commitment. We all play a role in the stewardship of this great industry and the next generation who will carry it forward. I personally look forward to working with and alongside all of you to make this happen. And finally tonight, as it relates to people to whom I owe a debt of gratitude, I've saved, in my opinion, the best for last. None of this would be possible without the love and support of my amazing wife, Kathy. We met while working in this industry, and I couldn't have asked for a better partner to go on this journey with. Sweetie, your impact on my life and my career and that of our children has been immeasurable, and this award is certainly as much yours as it is mine. Thank you all.
Beautiful book.